I love hearing interesting information about the growth of music in our country, especially when it's also for a good cause.
Yeah.
There's a new campaign that launched in South Africa. It's taking aim at growing a wave of online misogyny, and technology-facilitated gender-based violence that is being prevented, and through music on top of that. So
Nice.
hip-hop actually comes to play with this, and we have our guest here who we're about to chat to, but it is based on the Build or Break campaign. It's led by the Center for Analytics and Behavioural Change. It's part of UNESCO's Social Media for Peace initiative funded by the European Union, and it also seeks to confront the culture of online abuse by addressing the harmful attitudes and behaviours that fuel it. And this is where this young gentle brother, Extreme Makayeni, comes in, a rising South African hip-hop artist and MC based in Johannesburg with strong roots from Orange Farm. Make some noise for Extreme Makayeni! What's going on, bro?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, welcome to Home Run. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, let's talk about your music career. Where did it start off, Mulaifi?
It started when I was young, so I would say.
But you're young now, Extreme.
When I was younger. Yeah, it started off when I was younger. My brother used to, rap and everything.
Oh, nice.
So, I used to look at him like, oh, I want to be like this guy,
Yeah.
So, I was like probably 11, 12, around there. Yeah.
Oh, wow,
And
good
when
talent.
you were already writing songs at that point?
Yeah. It actually started earlier, maybe, Yeah, because I remember in primary school when we were learning the rhyming words.
Oh,
I remember I used to hlanganisa the words there
No,
and
man,
there.
I read
For
that.
real, yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's like,
Yeah.
it started off, but it wasn't every day. It was just a piecenyana, after learning
cool.
those yellow, melo and everything, yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then it went on. My brother started rapping. I was like, yo, how do you do this? Can you record me? And everything, So, yeah, that's when
Well
it started.
done. Oh, my goodness. That's so cool, bro.
And then when was the turning point where you're like, I actually really, really want to do this. I want to be a rapper. Seriously. Asidlali mandla.
So I think I would say when I decided to take it serious, it was I made it to the top 20, Sports in top 20.
Nice.
wow.
Yeah, so I used to, dabble into, then I just tried, not every day or consistently. So from there, I went there. Unfortunately, I didn't make it through. But for me, that was, the moment that made me think, oh, I can actually do this, and everything. So from there, it was
Out.
out.
It was up from there.
I kept on, writing and everything. The skill kept on improving. So yeah, from 2022, I would say.
Nice.
How did the Build or Break campaign come to you? How were you introduced through it?
I was introduced to it through the Ironheart Content Creation Studio. They came to me, approached me after we had a Ngege festival last year. And then they approached me like, yo, they love my sound and everything.
Nice.
And then they have this idea of, this campaign that they have. And I was happy to do it because I'm also about music with a message. I'm also about, change and everything. So when they approached me, they explained everything to me, and I was happy also because they gave me the freedom. They didn't really want to dictate on how I should do things. They just said, yo, Makayeni, we need your Makayeni style on something like this. I was happy to do it,
Oh, cool.
I love how you said they also gave you the freedom. So when the Build or Break campaign comes through to you, what was that first message that you were like, I actually want to put this message out there to the world and to the young men that listen to my music?
So for me, they approached me at a time whereby, my social media, I was, seeing a lot of, people experiencing hate and everything to the point where, it sort of went too far, So for me, it's cut. It was timing. I feel like it was timing,
Sure.
So it was easier. So the words and everything, I felt like it was easier for me to just, ride and everything. I don't know if I answered your question.
So your message was to speak out against the hate.
Speak out against the hate that I'm seeing in real time around my place and everything. So for me, when they came to me, because it's also a thing of I haven't really before this, I never wrote a song about GBV and everything. I always wanted to, but I just didn't have the motivation and just the words didn't want to come out. Because I'm also, I feel like me being an empath, I feel things too deeply, yes. So sometimes it didn't really come to me. So this year earlier when they came to me, Ironhearts came to me, so it was, simple.
It sounds like you also had to have a tough conversation with yourself about what is happening
Yeah.
when it comes to
Yes,
social media and how
yes,
GBV can also
yes.
come across in that platform. Especially also being a guy where you now stand in a space where you have to kuza the other brothers that are doing the wrong
yes.
thing. I really
Yes.
appreciate that. And what did you learn, or how did you process this information?
Which information?
The information based on what's happening in our country with GBV and now it's happening online. Because naturally, you first have to understand the information before you put it in a song.
in the song,
So
yes.
in terms of that, then how did you process that information? How did you take it in?
So for me, taking it in, it's something that is, it was, like I said, I'm in empathy, and it's deeply, you know,
Yes.
I feel it, I feel for the person, that for the victims actually, you know, and I also feel for the perpetrators, because I feel like they also being misled in a way, you know. So for me, I thought like, let's just talk to them, you know, let's not address the victims, let's just try and maybe prevent it and talk to the guys,
I
to
like
kuza
that.
the guys and everything.
I like that. And I don't think it's causing the guys. It's more making them aware of what
Yes.
lies ahead in terms of a jeopardous move that you could actually do that could
Yeah.
cost you a life that you have that is youthful and amazing, whereas also going to etronko.
Yes, because there's...
Yeah, kuningi, no, bro. It's
Kuningi,
real.
yeah.
Kuningi.
So now, Extreme, you got the message, but okay, I want to speak up against hate, GBV. How then do you balance it out, like your sound and your style, while still making sure that you deliver the message that you need to deliver? Like, how's that process looking like on your side?
So for me, I wouldn't say it's that hard, because vele mina my goal in as Extreme Makaini, that's the type of music I want to make, you know, music with a message. And I want to sort of make it vibey at the same time, so not to sound preachy and everything. So that's what they came with, that idea, which is something that I've always had in my mind. So for me, I feel like it was easier, you know, to just process. I just knew that I had to maybe pick a catchy beat. So I picked the beat, it was easy and everything. Fire hook, everything, fire verses and everything. So it was that.
You make it sound so easy, bro, and it's not. I don't think I'd be able to step into the booth and just come up with something like just like that.
Yeah, but you must remember, he was rhyming when he was in primary school. You see, he had the calling
Comes
already.
easy to him, yeah.
Let's take a listen to Build or Break by Extreme Makayeni right here on Y.
Either you build or you break. Either you build or you break. Still tryna get to the bread. Pray that my mama, my sister okay. Pray that my baby, my daughter okay. Either you build or you break. Are you gon' give or you take? Either you win or you hate. It's getting crazier by the day. Women no longer feel safe around the men than to be with us. They rather choose a babe. That should really tell a lot about ourselves. We blame it on how they dress, and it really don't make no sense. Just because I got funny don't mean that you have to be mean. Common sense, we got a problem that we need to face. Your comment gon' live forever, better watch what you say. All of this hate towards women, we got it from tape. With all of this content they put in our face. It's not late, we can change. Why be misogynistic? Just show love to ladies. That's how a real man is gon' stand on business, by protecting, not hating or being a menace to the ladies. Angifaka isikela nyababhekisa, ngibalimite kish nabapekisa. Besilahlekile now the right directions where we heading. Into I change it. Either you build or you break. Either you build or you break. Still tryna get to the bread. Pray that my mama, my sister okay. Pray that my baby, my daughter okay. Either you build or you break. Are you gon' give or you take? Either you love or you hate. Tell me who is you when no one is looking. We get on the net, we start acting foolish. We become a bully for the likes, can't do in us cooling. Just cause we know that no one is gonna hold us accountable. But the women, the human, we know they got feelings too. I see all this hate on the net and I think about my sister, my baby, I feel it too. Zinjazami, we gotta do better. Better angels within us are embedded. We've been misled and I'm glad that we get it. Algorithm just manipulate us and control behavior and defeat us. Without women we wouldn't exist. They deserve all the kindness and peace, but they're the ones getting harassed on the media by the same people who supposed to lead. Is you gon' follow or gon' lead her. Always you gon' see behind the phone and joke and post about how these things you don't feel her. What we see in these rules ain't real. We spending our time on TikTok. Doing this cut is harm, but they got the youth in the news bias calm. I pray that my people can see we they pray to the algorithm and we suffer. Koku moya go relax. Being a man is not showing people that you tougher. It's for building a legacy. It's never about imalenim. Motando no buntu we really win. The quality is inequality, if you know what I mean. Either you build or you break. Hey, either you build or you break. Still tryna get to the brain. Pray that my mama, my sister okay. Pray that my baby, my daughter okay. Either you build or you break. Hey, are you gon' give or you take? Hey, either you win or you hate. Hey,
Whoa! Whoa!
Wow.
Either you build or you break.
Hey.
Either you build or you break.
Hey.
Kubeka phela ingoma yakho.
Still tryna get to the bread. Pray that my mama, my sister okay. Pray that my baby, my daughter okay. Either you build or you break. Still tryna get to the bread.
No, this song is fire, bro. That last verse got me.
The last verse.
That last verse where he speaks about how money is not about showing off your wealth, more about your legacy.
Yes.
Oh, I heard it.
We spend our time on TikTok. TikTok is
Kati
That was fire.
That's when. Whew, extreme. Listen, we want to follow you on socials. We want to support you when you're dropping a project. We want to know more. Where can we touch base, bro?
So you can follow me on all social media platforms. I'm Extreme Makaeni. A project you can maybe expect it next month. It's called Fountain Baby.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's really about where I'm from and everything about being from Orange Farm and the struggles that come with it. And you know the narrative or the perspective of abantu bayibona injani Orange Farm, you know.
Cool.
Because I always get people when they hear Orange Farm, they think, izinto ezimbi and everything, you know. But it's not actually that all bad, you know. There's also good things, you know. There's stars that come from Orange Farm. Look,
Nice.
I'm at Y, I'm from Orange Farm.
Come
Yes,
on.
right.
Come on, Extreme.
Fountain,
Let 'em know. Let 'em
So
know.
yeah, the project is going to drop next month. It's called Fountain Baby.
Yeah, uzobuya phela to talk about your project
For
after.
sure, for
Now,
sure.
in terms of the campaign, if we want to find out more information on Build or Break, where can we go?
You can go on hecareza.co.za.
hecareza.co.za.
Yes.
Shout out. And then lastly but not least, who would you like to send a shout out to live on Why?
Shout out to CABC, you know, the Center for Analytics and Behavioural Change.
Yeah.
And also shout out to UNESCO. Also shout out to Ironheart. You know, I worked with them on this song. Yeah, so shout out to them. And also shout out to Oledi, shout out to Timer, shout out to Amagency, shout out to Famti.
Shout out. Thank you, Extreme. What a pleasant surprise, bro. The song is fire. It's definitely going to be on our Y playlist
It's
because
stuck in my head.
Dog.
It's either you build
Either
or
you
you break.
break.
Thank you.
Either you build or you break.
50 years ago, the